The United States men's national team is set to kick off against Australia on Tuesday, October 14th at 8 p.m. Central at DSG Park in Commerce City, Colorado, and you can catch the game on TNT. Welcome to the T26 channel where we talk about all things related to the U.S. men's national team, and today we're going to preview the second of our two October friendlies against Australia. Before we get any further into it, please remember to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss anything related to the U.S. men's national team leading into the World Cup. We're going to dive into the history between these two teams, how their form has been recently, who the key players are, and how they could line up, and we'll wrap the video with my score prediction. These two teams have faced off just 3 times in their history, the first time being in June of 1992 and the most recent being in June of 2010. Overall, the record between the two nations is 1-1-1, with the US winning the most recent matchup, 3-1, after being shut out in the first 2 games. Australia has scored 2 goals to our 3 in this series, and there isn't much to learn looking at the history because there are so few games played, and the most recent one is now 15 years old. Australia has been a very good team recently, boasting 7 wins, 3 draws, and 0 losses over their last 10 games, while finishing comfortably in second place in their most recent World Cup qualifying group. The only team that they fell behind was a very quality team in Japan. Across these 10 games, they've scored 18 goals and only given up 6. This good run of form includes a win and a draw against a Japan side that we know brings a lot of quality, but is also beatable. That being said, we definitely should not be afraid of Australia. And no shade to the Aussies, but when I look at their roster, I don't see any names that I immediately recognize. To me, that means they're probably a very balanced team, and they aren't relying on just one player to carry them every game. That's not to say that they don't have quality. To me, it means that we need to be aware all around the pitch because anyone can contribute. 10 different players have combined to score those 18 goals over their last 10 matches. That means that the entire team is contributing to their success, and they may be scoring early in the game, or they may be relying on their bench to put the ball in the back of the net. Whatever the case is, they may not have any world beaters, and we should be able to outclass them. But again, they're not dropping points, so they're doing something right. And I would venture a guess and say that they're very organized, and they're just a hard, gritty team that's tough to beat and tough to break down. Kind of similar to what the U.S. men's national team has historically been. And the U.S. men's national team looks like they've finally turned it around and given us fans something to be really excited about. We've used a back 3 for 2 straight matches and have played very well in both, beating Japan 2-0 and dominating Ecuador in a 1-1 draw on Friday night where we were unlucky not to come away with a win. The team looks more comfortable and balanced in this formation, and we've also seen the true talent of Fuller Balogun as he scored in his last 2 matches. He looked incredibly dangerous against Ecuador, whether he was combining with Malik Tillman or creating for himself by utilizing his ability to turn with the ball and blow by defenders with his pace. I would expect more of the same from him on Tuesday, and I think that he'll get on the score sheet again. He's very used to the physicality of the French league, so no matter how physical and how strong the Australian backline is, that's not going to throw him off his game. As for our formation and lineup, I don't want us to rotate much. I think we stick with the 3-4-2-1 formation, and if we make changes, I want to see Pulisic and A-Rob get the start. I know this might not happen as each one of them are dealing with slight injuries, but if we can improve the lineup immediately, that's how. Even though he wasn't great on Friday night, I want to see Weston get the start again, but this time, have him next to Tanner Tessman in place of Aiden Morris, with Pulisic taking his place in the front 3. This position in the dual pivot seems to fit Weston better than putting him as a wide attacking player or a central attacking player, and really that 10 focus. That's not his game. Let him run box to box. If we roll out our best lineup and bring the same level of energy and fight that we did against Ecuador, I see no reason that we don't walk away with a win. That being said, I'm predicting a 3-1 win for the U.S. men's national team. I think that our roster gives us more than enough firepower to put points on the board, but I also know that this is a newer formation and we're still working out the kinks, so maybe we leak a goal. All right, guys, that's everything I've got for you today. Let me know your thoughts. Who are you excited to see on the pitch? Do we want to stick with that same formation? Let me know if my score prediction is accurate or way off. Don't forget, drop a like and leave a comment in the comment section down below talking about what we're excited for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.